Good morning, good morning. There's a small chance that it's a fire attack out of Torkoal, but I'm pretty sure Vader still just outspeeds. We just Earthquake. The worst thing that could happen would be like an Aura Sphere out of Gardevoir if they have it. That's a lot of damage. No, the worst thing that could happen is my own Earthquake kills my Pokemon. Just send out frickin' Monarch and use Bug Buzz. That was a shiny. So sad. Rest in peace, my friend. You died to my incompetence, just like Jirachi did. And Venusaur. And everyone else in that box for the most part. I think I've lost like over half of my Pokemon. Over half of my deaths were due to just some like stupid thing I wasn't thinking about. Oh, not this way. Well, I don't want to find out what's happening in the Deep Shrine, alright? That's gonna be a bad time. We just found a shiny Marowak. It's actually badass. We replaced our shiny, I guess. Well, man, our luck recently has been crazy. I forgot that he has that move. Anyway, we use Spore. Oh. Dude, we got a shiny Screamtail yesterday. I know, I'm gonna have 3 shinies on the team. Hell yeah. Well, we're not gonna bring in the Marowak immediately. What do you think of the PNG tuber model? I absolutely love it. I'm gonna set it up later today. I actually have my buddy, I'm not sure if you remember Dan, he is working on some stuff for the stream for me today, which I'm really, really happy about. All right, well, we already have Wacko. What do we name this one? Cooler Wacko. Yeah, Daniel and the Cooler Daniel. Do that later. All right, we're ready to go. This fight, I'm actually not concerned at all about. I think I've said that for almost every single big fight that I've gone into. It feels like if anybody has seen this movie, The Phoenician Scheme, there's a scene that keeps happening. It's a recurring joke where right before something bad happens, one of the characters goes, "Well, I for one feel very safe." And that's a really spot-on way to define exactly how this has always gone for me. This abyssal aberration is going down.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here? I say. Who am I? Who am I?
What did that wooden bitch call me again? Oh man, the writing is so fun. Yes. Yes! Oh, they're corrupt humans.
You're the big bad guy. Why should we believe you?
And Kit, I gotta admit that I actually really like the writing. It's actually well done.
I'll take care of the small fry.
All right. Let's dance. Oh god, abyssal aberration. We got this. All right, Cradilly Wigglytuff, we're exactly where we expected to be right now. That makes zero sense. I mean, we have their entire team right in front of me, so I don't know why I'm like, oh man, I'm really glad that they sent out the Pokemon that the documentation said they would. So we Ironhead Cradilly, which does not have a bonus special defense, and we put the Wigglytuff to sleep, so we don't have to worry about it messing up our stats. That is a little annoying, but I don't think it's actually going to make too much of a difference. We have like 15 different backup plans for dealing with all of this. So we go Ironhead again. And because it healed, I think that what I want to do is use Giga Drain on the Cradilly to secure the kill. Wigglytuff should not wake up. If it does, we're probably just going to tag out, Vader. Jeez! It's still alive! Power Gem. Move. Still not worried about Cotton. We're going to use Leech Seed on Wigglytuff now. Wigglytuff might wake up, but I don't think that Wigglytuff can actually do anything in particular that's going to cause a problem. Cradilly is absolutely dead to another Ironhead, and we outspeed. One thing that we'll probably have to consider is swapping Vader out here relatively soon. Alright, if Wigglytuff stays asleep, we are so in. Wigglytuff did wake up. Wigglytuff did use Lullaby. Fine. That should be on Vader. Okay, we're still good. So right now, Illumise sees big damage on Cotton, and that's a bit of a fear, but Wigglytuff is going to continue healing whoever's on Cotton's slot. So we tag out Vader because Vader is now asleep and has Leech Seed, and Illumise is going to be a problem. I think we go Victoria. We swap Vader out for Victoria because Victoria could go off on these enemies. And then for Cotton, we go to the Schnoz. And the Schnoz can take whatever they're about to throw at Cotton. I would expect this could be a Lullaby onto the Schnoz. Illumise doing Summer Tango. That is a bit scary because that's buffs. But I'm pretty sure we still just kill Illumise. That's Evasion up. That's Attack up and Special Attack up on Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff has no attacking moves. Like, not a single one. Speed and Evasion fall on Victoria. We do not care. Speed and Evasion fall on the Schnoz. Well, I guess that's our Bright Powder. That's not really doing anything for us. Wigglytuff is going to keep on getting drained out by Leech Seed. So what I think our best play here is to just go Dark Pulse on Illumise. We need to push damage onto Illumise, because if we don't, Illumise can go off with using a bunch of Summer and Spring Tango buffs. We're going to have to do the same thing when we see Volbeat. But Illumise doesn't have really any bonuses to they don't have any bonuses to defenses. Oh, Harvest Party is an attacking move. It was super effective. Well, I'm really glad that the Schnoz endured, because holy crap, wait. That means it's going to be another Harvest Party attack onto the Schnoz right now to kill. So what we do is we switch the Schnoz into a Flying Mon. We have Cotton available, who can put Wigglytuff back to sleep, and we're killing Illumise. I think we go Conrad, actually. because it's possible Illumise uses a move that can really mess up Cotton. Bold move, let's see how it pans out for him. I really want to bring Cotton in is the thing because I want to use Spore. We bring in Conrad. Conrad can push damage onto the Wigglytuff pretty well, which will be nice. I think we need to double up the damage onto Wigglytuff on this next turn. It's either double up damage or put it to sleep. That's we're at the point now where Wigglytuff is +3, and that's really sketchy. We're expecting that this is going to be Harvest Party onto Conrad because they saw kill on this slot earlier. So this should be, oh god, Lullaby. That's actually kind of fine. I'm going to swap Victoria now for Spore. And this should be, because Wigglytuff sees that they have no available moves that they can use, this is also probably going to be a Psychic move on Conrad if I do not kill Illumise. Illumise is like, I think Illumise is like +3 evasion, and I don't have a guaranteed attack move. I really needed to make sure I plugged in Aerial Ace. Let's fight next time. You definitely can still win though. So right now we are swapping Victoria to Cotton. And then we're swapping Conrad with the expectation it's going to be a Psychic move. We swap over to Vader because Vader is immune to Psychic. And this is actually pretty fun because what's going to happen... Really? You're doing more of your little dancey dance BS? I hate you. Speed Rose on Illumise is not something I want to see. Special defense increase doesn't affect Cotton. Yeah, Wigglytuff, you're bad at the game. But right now, Cotton is at risk. The only way to get around Cotton being at risk is either we put Illumise to sleep, or we put Wigglytuff to sleep. If we let's see. Wigglytuff probably wants to use a ground type move onto Vader. We have to kind of dance around in a funky way here. I need to, if I land Spore on Illumise, I don't think I do is the problem. That's the thing. I think that there's just so much evasion currently on Illumise that we don't really have reliable ways to hit. I go Priority Rage Powder. That forces Harvest Party to hit Cotton, but Vader is asleep, and so we can't even get a guaranteed move out of there. It's got to be like Sleep Illumise, tag Vader out, or Sleep Illumise, tag Vader out for Conrad. Has to be the way. Ferris will die in 2 hits. Wigglytuff. And this is Harvest Party out of Wigglytuff like every single day of the week. Stop doing the dancing! I don't like dancing! So because we have 2 flying types out right now, Wigglytuff actually cannot deal damage, which means Wigglytuff is going to be going for Lullaby. I need to... The problem is that this dancing thing that Illumise is doing, Illumise will slowly die to Sandstorm. And Wigglytuff will die in a couple of turns to Leech Seed. So, like, we're kind of okay. What I'm expecting this right now is to be an attack on Cotton or an attack on Conrad. It's probably kill Conrad if I had to guess anything. I'm gonna go for little dancey dance on Illumise, and then we just swap back to Vader, and we're just doing this little shuffle here because it's probably psychic onto Conrad. Oh my god, Illumise, I swear to god. I'm literally fighting Party Parrot, the Pokemon. There's Lullaby on Jump Bluff, that's rough. See, this is hopefully Harvest Party onto Vader. And hopefully, I mean, Illumise is like max speed, max evasion is what it is. So Illumise still doesn't do damage. Wigglytuff is the one that deals the damage. So as long as I can keep Wigglytuff from being able to do damage and just, you know, slowly kill it with Leech Seed, we're actually okay. I'm really concerned for the moment that Illumise is like, alright, now we murder them. So I'm gonna go Ferris, because anything that Illumise tries to do won't work against Ferris, or at least it'll be not very effective, and we're sturdy. And of course, they're still just dancing. Like 4 turns in a row that I was like, yeah, they're gonna use Bug Buzz or Psychic, because they've already buffed everything so much. This is Rotten Egg. Oh, that's irritating. I think Rotten Egg is an attack debuff. It is. I can't leave that. Wigglytuff is dead this turn no matter what to Leech Seed, so we just use Protect. It's literally just Protect right now. Of course. Ow. Alright, so this is either Dance Dance Revolution out of Volbeat, or it's like Thunderbolt. I need to swap Ferris back over to Vader. Ironically enough, the Pokemon that I'm relying on to actually do all of the damage are still totally healthy. They're just taking a little nap right now. To get around Dance Dance Revolution or other threats from Volbeat, I'm thinking this is actually we just risk Conrad to get the. Because if Volbeat starts going off with Quiver Dance or Life Ballad, we are so cooked, it's not even funny. Oh, this is because he's electric type, it's not super effective. Next turn we can use Rock Slide most likely. Illumise is so evasive at this point, I just don't think that there's a lot that we can do to get around Illumise, other than have Pokemon out that Illumise deals low damage to. The other sad part about that is I think I just had both of the ones that I had planned for that role take too much damage to fulfill it any longer. Brave Bird, no defense. It's actually Conrad is -1 right now, so there is no way that ever kills without a crit. This would have to, if we send in Victoria and it's Psychic onto Conrad, that's a big problem. So what we do then is here to get around this, we go Ferris. Ferris changed to Victoria here. And it could be just like electric move. It really could just be like electric move on Victoria. And then we go Conrad switch to Vader. Called it. Called it! Yes! Oh, I finally did a good prediction! Oh, I'm feeling good right now. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, now Vader has been sleeping for like 8 turns at this point, so Vader should be fine to wake up. Let's get him out of bed. I'd like Dark Pulse to hit Illumise. I don't think it will, but we don't really have a choice. So we're gonna go Rock Slide. Well, it's also Victoria's sleeping, but we're outsped like 1,000,000 to 1 right now. Psychic actually on Victoria is a big ow. And we don't really have a way to get around it. We could bring in Cotton again. What is Cotton's special defense? It's pretty high. It's actually higher than the regular defense. We can get Cotton. I really think that we're going to just be doing this kind of like Dance Dance Revolution tag out strat while we try to get Rock Slide to do things. Yep, we saw Psychic coming in. That was the thought there. Oh, yo, no, okay. So they saw double hit is kill there. We have to go Conrad. Conrad now has his stats back. That's such a huge loss, though. I don't think you understand how big of a loss it is. Cotton was arguably our strongest Pokemon. Vader is still sleeping. There he is. I don't think we have a reliable kill to Illumise right this minute. Because if we switch Conrad over to Victoria, Conrad dies. Conrad also dies to Volbeat. We use Protect. It's literally Protect on Conrad right now, and then we just Rock Slide again. Because they both see kill. That attack gain is the scariest thing I've ever seen on Volbeat. Here's the Wake Up. Illumise dodged, sure, but Rock Slide is super effective on Volbeat. Okay. Here's the Tangrowth. Uh-oh. What was our plan for Tangrowth? It was Crunch. That was our plan. And we could still do it. We have a 30% chance for second Protect to work. I think we have no choice other than to just try for second Protect. I know it's not ideal. Let's see, what is this move out of Tangrowth right now? This is going to be Knockoff, Leaf Blade, Shadow Sneaker, Phantom Force. Of all of the attacks that Tangrowth has, Leaf Blade is definitely the strongest to use on Vader, and they definitely see Psychic. They're either going to try and buff Tangrowth or go for Psychic Kill on Conrad. Because of how the buff AI works in this game, this Illumise is so unpredictable. It's driving me insane. And they're also +6 speed, +6 evasion, but they die to Sandstorm in 2 turns. So our little Dance Dance play that we've been doing ends on the next turn. The biggest thing is to hope that it ends without, like, us losing everything. I think what I would rather right now is confirm a kill. Well, that probably does. It might not kill Tangrowth. It's max defense. Yeah, we have no choice. Yep, it failed. Psychic. Sorry, Conrad. Yep, we saw that was the most likely occurrence. We bring in Victoria. Victoria has Assault Vest. I actually probably should have brought in Victoria. Like, she actually could have tanked it, now that I think about it. That's a big ow. Crit could do a lot. Still okay, honestly. Actually go Iron Head. Go Iron Head. Yeah, so the move that Victoria needs to use just needs to kill Tangrowth. And then we go Iron Head on Tangrowth, because it either kills it or it kills Cleaver. Really not like any in between. The prayer here is that Assault Vest saves. Okay, it does. And we're still asleep, which is unfortunate, but Iron Head still kills. What? How? No, what? That is bullshit. How did that? It wasn't plus defense. Tangrowth must have. Tangrowth. Oh god, it's max. Probably just like it has a really high defense stat, and it went like, and it's like a max physical defense. Oh my god, Tangrowth has 125 base defense stat. Ugh. I'm just on Crunch. I should have just done Crunch. Still, Tangrowth is still alive post Sandstorm damage. Okay. Oh god, now we're on panic mode. The world that Schnoz behold. Schnoz has Bright Powder. Schnoz has Protect. Schnoz can hold for a turn. We don't have... Tangrowth is dead. Tangrowth is dead on field. And I think what this is that they see kill on Schnoz. So I think that we actually successfully bait. I think we actually successfully bait everything onto Schnoz right now. We use Earth Power because it's stab plus adaptability. That's just our highest damage move. And then we go Protect. That's the Assault Vest. You're still asleep. Victoria, you've been sleeping forever. God, can we bridge this 2v1? Cleaver went for... Okay, so... The Protect play out of the Schnoz was okay. I think what we have to just push damage and just like run at the Cleaver screaming and hope that if we beat all the mons against him, it'll work. Crazy thing is that this is now we've lost 4 Pokemon since the stream started. This has to just be Earth Power plus Power Gem. That might not kill. Victoria woke up. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, Victoria. I take it back. I take it back. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okie dokie. I am really glad that worked out.